Character creation, done. Everything's done. But what do you need to know about the world? Yeah, throw your character sheets away now.
It's over.
We're gonna touch on some important lore things that is just important about the world that you'll need to know on a base level. Let's fly through it. So first off, we're gonna talk about Spren. So you heard that word in the video right before this about the Radiant Spren, how you bond with those and that's how you create oaths and ideals and become a Radiant. There are also natural Spren and emotional Spren that just appear in the world. They're a little less cognitively there. They're kind of just forces of nature rather than Radiant Spren speak to you and they can feel like their own people. For example, you're standing on the edge of a battlefield and you see the battalion marching to you and you are a sole person about to fight 6 people. These red streamers come out of the ground and they're waving around you, and those would be the anticipation Spren. Every moment, every beat is just agony, and those Spren feel that and manifest in the physical world as anticipation Spren. You also got like anxiety Spren, hunger Spren, flame Spren,
Rot Spren.
rot Spren, and they all have their own unique looks. Those are the 2 types of Spren, nature and emotional.
Yeah, these are like normal parts of the environment. Like when people see a flame Spren, it's not like mind-blowing. This is like kind of part of the reality, part of their world.
Yep. Although it is cool, there are some Spren that are like, when they show up, it's like, that's a rare Spren.
Yeah.
Like an awe Spren of like, someone gets like a blue halo bursting around their head is like, not every day that someone becomes so awestruck by something that emerges, but you see, you're a commoner and you see the king that you've always heard about passing through your town. It's like, whoa.
Like mind blown.
Like whoa, and then that blue ring appears around your head, and it's definitely built into the world. We hit the Spren. I'm actually gonna jump into the Highstorms next.
Oh, sick.
It is also, much like the Spren are a major living, breathing part of the world, so are the Highstorms. This is a storm that originates from the eastern part of the world and moves western. Roshar is one giant massive continent, like a Pangea. As it hits the eastern coast and moves west, it gets a little less crazy. So the shattered plains are on the easternmost part of the continent, and it is just stone. All the dirt, all the flora, everything has just been shoved away by this high storm that can pick up boulders and like crush things. And if you find yourself out in a high storm as a human, you are probably dying.
It's something that happens with relative frequency, like maybe
5 to 9 days.
Yeah. And again, it's like devastation. So its presence in the world impacts how cities are built, how people sort of schedule their time. They kind of predict when things can occur, like a high storm, but it's always in the back of people's minds. Like if an army is going out, they have to be finding a shelter in time for a heist. Like it's just constantly on people's agenda to like manage a high storm.
Yeah, you need to maybe set out on your mission and wait for that next high storm, and then as soon as that passes, you're going, because you're on a time crunch.
Yeah, merchants that are sailing the ocean, like they have to sort of manage around high storms as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it's cool, like all of the buildings, there's no windows facing eastern. That would never happen because they would just burst open. So every building's kind of built like concave facing the west. Why it is important is because high storms fuel stormlight. It carries stormlight across the world, which is the investiture that fuels the radiance. There are little spheres, which are the currency system in the world, and the spheres have gems in them. When a storm passes by, they hold on to a little bit of stormlight for a handful of days, probably like 5 to 6 days. They're like the light source for people.
Yeah.
They use that as like a reading light at night, or just to light up a kitchen dinner or whatnot. And for Radiance, hyper important to carry lit spheres because that's where you draw in the stormlight to fuel your powers. It's not something that comes from within. You have to get it from an outside source.
So so stormlight is a fuel source for your powers. It's also just a light source that people use with regularity, and it's also held within the currency.
Great, that's high storms. So next, the other bit of lore that you have to know, we're gonna talk about the Unmade and the Fused and the Heralds. I'm gonna go through these pretty quick because they're pretty big topics. Where this campaign is taking place in book 3 is the return of a Desolation, which is what the Heralds and the Knights Radiants used to fight thousands of years ago. And now we have the Voidbringers are back. The Heralds are kind of like prophetic beings that existed thousands of years ago that even to this day, in certain cultures, Vorinistic cultures is the religion, they revere these heralds, these 10 people that led humanity and civilization to the point that it is now. Each one led an order of the Knights Radiant. Certain people in the party will probably have Vorinistic ties and it will mean a lot to them. Jumping to the other side, there are fused, which are related to the Knights Radiant, the enemy side of a Knights Radiant. You know, they also have their own powers connected to the surges, kind of like the medium baddies of the world at this moment. The last thing I want to talk about is the Unmade, because in this adventure specifically, they are a very important force. You will hear about them. I'd maybe see one or two, I don't know, it depends on what the party does. But they are an ever-present force in where this is taking place. So I want to make you aware that these entities that are crazy and really, really important are existing in this adventure.
Like, okay, I'll be the good side. So we've got the Heralds.
Heralds.
You're the bad side. So
okay. So the Unmade kind of are the heralds of the bad side.
Okay, boom. So these guys are on the same playing field.
Yes.
Fight. Okay, and then just below that are the Knights Radiant.
Knights Radiant. And then on their side, they got the Fused.
Boom. And then they're like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So that's where people sort of lay in the hierarchy of good versus evil.
And then on this one, you got like your people with heroic paths, you know, like your Aether and people who fight, who are leaders, who are envoys, who are whatnot are here. And then you got the Parshendi on this side, the singers, the listeners. All of the Fused are of the singer origin, which you can play as. They're just elevated a little bit. So yeah, you got on this side, Unmade, Fused, and then just your regular Parshendi listener. They all have, there's a lot of different names going on, but that. And
then this side, you've got the Heralds, multiple, Knights Radiant, and then the heroic, the heroes of the world. The normal schmoes, but they're doing the right thing.
They're doing the right thing.
And they're pretty darn good at it.
Yeah. You need the normal schmoes.
You need the normal schmoes to go up against the Parshendi. Yeah. You need the Knights Radiant to go up against
the Fused.
And you need,
we all know if the Heralds are here, that would be pretty freaking great. That's the surface, the tip of the iceberg, but that'll get you going. That'll get you where you need to go. Yeah. We're gonna do one more after this that's like more rule-based stuff, but you're set for lore. Thanks for listening.